to East Lansing, Michigan, as we got Michigan State, Michigan, for the Battle of the Paul Bunyan Trophy here on ESPN. College game day. Big matchup here. Both undefeated. Welcome, chat. College football 26. Here we go.
And the Spartans will put total effort to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marshall. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal game.
We're only gonna be playing for like an hour because chat
Michigan came out on top by a touchdown, 24-17. Neither team really had vintage
gotta head out. So yeah.
Beating both of their rivals had to alleviate.
Who's the quarterback for Michigan? Who they have starting? Because Childs is our starter. Bryce Underwood. They're gonna have Underwood start. Okay.
That's a point.
It certainly did. I think anytime they're playing a rivalry game, it really comes down to
run up the middle, and that goes nowhere. Grady Kelly with the tackle.
Turned it over once. Michigan did not. Colson Loveland had a big game at tight end for the Wolverines. I think in this game, David, who takes care of the football the best? I think that determines.
Throwing to the right, and he's tackled. It's 3rd down and 5.
But you're right. It's those critical mistakes, and Michigan last year very successful against their rivals. Can they continue that trend?
Looking to pass. It's Underwood.
Complete first down. Good pass by Bryce Underwood.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get
First down, looking to throw. Almost intercepted.
If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure.
And he's sacked. Underwood is down.
He goes at the 22.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Third down and 16.
Work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Looking to throw. Underwood taking a shot. Deep. It is caught.
He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. And the
Should have
Wolverines
swatted
are
that.
flying down the field. They're looking to pass
Underwood.
the red zone. Finds his big tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He rolls all the way down to the 5.
Jordan Marshall.
Finally get him stopped.
Who is MSU's running back? Hold up. Who's our running back? Elijah Tolliver. Brandon Tollis is our backup. Frazier is our backup. And we got... I forgot about Jace Claresio. Nick Marsh. Cooper Terpstra here. Bro got paid for this.
Quarterback on the keeper.
Touchdown, Michigan. Just got owned by Bryce Underwood.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
We're gonna let that bounce.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Here's Aiden Childs running the MSU offense.
Offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today, and they're going to have to contend secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an
We're
elite
up the middle
group in
game.
back end.
3.
Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group
Giles
that
looking to throw. Amari Kelly. That's a first down.
You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Transfer from Middle Tennessee.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's
Giles.
see if they throw it again. Flushed out of the pocket. Slides away. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Looking to throw. Going deep for Amari Kelly. Can he get it? Intercepted.
They ruined the drive with a turnover.
What a play by the safety. Really good understanding. Like, listen, if I'm going to sit back and I'm going to play cover 2 and I'm a free safety, I'm free to go get that thing. But I got to see the route. I got to see the wide receiver breaking, understanding the quarterback's throwing the football. And as soon as that hand separates from the other hand, I'm breaking on it. Does a great job breaking on it and making the catch.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Fires to the big fella. They're able
Third
to
down and 1.
shy of the first down mark. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down.
It is.
Nice move there. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Fires to the big fella. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Wolverines are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he'll take
Well,
it in.
we're down.
Touchdown, Wolverines.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Paul Bunyan, a huge part of trophies in the Big Ten. He's got an act. He's got this trophy for the Spartans and the Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many trophy games, I feel like, in the Big Ten, David. This game, obviously, it always has Big Ten implications, national championship implications. I will be honest, Paul Bunyan trophy gives me the heebie-jeebies a bit.
You don't like it, it just kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies. I hear you.
Christian McQuay, and that's a 1st down.
Trophies? Reese, what are we doing here? We're not ranking trophies. Huge rivalry game, a lot of emotions. We're not talking about ranking trophies.
Here's Tolliver. Able to get some open room. He's breaking some tackles.
Making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air.
Giles. Looking to throw. He has open room. Hayden Giles has open room. Down to the 40.
Good pick up there. They're in striking distance at the 37. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Play action, Giles.
Wants to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Giles throws it out of bounds. Was about to get sacked.
That's how the first quarter comes to a close.
14-0 Michigan, but Sparty is still in it.
And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
First down, Childs. Look at the throw.
They'll go back to the air.
Back to Velling. What a catch!
Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. Third and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down.
Michigan State desperately needs a first down here as they have not stopped Michigan's powerful offense. Amari Kelly can't catch it. Fourth down and 7. Childs is getting ready to snap it. Caught by Velling, and that's a first down. And now Sparty's almost in the red zone.
That type of throw on fourth down, it looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long.
Second and long, a run with Tolliver, able to make it a manageable 3rd and 11 for the Spartans.
Up on 3rd and long from the 22.
Childs looking to throw.
Starting to feel a little pressure.
Just throw it in the end zone. Oh, Maury Kelly! What a catch! Down at the 2.
The Spartans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score.
Almost
and he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has gone.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Trying play action. Let's it fly.
Batted down, try to get Omari.
As they were trying to strike for 6. A long way to go on 4th and goal. He wants to throw it. On the run, still looking.
Childs, open room, touchdown, Sparty!
Touchdown, Spartans!
And the defense was so close. They had done such a good job up to that point.
They said they were going to shock the world.
The QB corral, but they let him escape. That is going to be a coaching moment for them moving forward.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Simpson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. A little screen to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Back to pass, it's Underwood. On target. Gets away from one, finds some space.
You can get.
Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
Dog, you got the first on that? I don't think you
To
did.
the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Over the middle!
It's McCulley. Stopped at the 43.
Donovan McCulley.
15-yard pickup. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Guys, these two have been showing contempt and disdain for each other for more than a century. First meeting back in 1898.
Yeah, and my goodness, you think about all the years, all the plays. You think about Mike Hart a few years ago. What was he talking about? little brother. That stung Michigan State so bad. The hatred for each other is what makes this game so fun to follow every single year.
And I always feel in this game specifically between Michigan and Michigan State, it's the big-time players and the Heisman candidates that have always stepped up and made big plays. So I can't wait to see what the best players
And he's stuffed! And the Spartans are gonna get the ball back.
Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line.
Childs can throw, throws it out of bounds in the receiver's area, so it does not.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game.
Going deep! He has McQuaid open! He got him! Down to the 26!
And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30.
And Tolliver gets the first, and Michigan State calls a timeout.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And Childs gets turned upside down.
And back up, first and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room.
Wait, who's our backup? Out of curiosity. Oh, we got Alicio. Oh, Leo Hannon? I forgot about him. And then Rylan Jesse.
It was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Moves around to
Giles
the
again. You can't stop him. That's his second running touchdown of the game.
Nice job punctuating the end of the first half.
The game's tied at 14.
Yeah, and this
Going
is a
into
staff that has so
halftime.
much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Using his legs to buy some time. At the 40, there he goes. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They'll immediately call timeout. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Oh, the sweet feet. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got him downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Wolverines will have it first and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
Oh, my God.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Snap in the shotgun.
Touchdown, Michigan.
Touchdown, Michigan. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. One more snap coming before halftime.
What? I did not. Okay.
Are we gonna wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much to break down from a spirited first half between Michigan and Michigan State with the Paul Bunyan Trophy at stake. And the story of this first half has undeniably been the play of that kid under center. He's in total control of the offense, making the right decisions and reads, not trying to do too much. There's a reason.
Yeah, you gotta consider Aiden Childs though. He's been unstoppable.
That young man is him, and doesn't that opposing team know it?
Here's Christian McRae.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Childs.
That's looking to throw. That is Jack Velling.
He gets it past
Almost
the
the first
25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. And the Spartans have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to...
Going deep for McRae again. Can he get him incomplete?
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it.
And Tolliver gets it.
Fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Now improvising. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap.
Never should have pressed Omari Kelly. Wide open. Touchdown, Sparty.
They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Back to throw. It's Underwood. Fires to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. As they get this drive moving, let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder.
And he is sacked.
He goes at the 33. Sparty's defensive front is dominating, and they have a great history of doing that.
And getting after the quarterback, man, getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback. Man, that's what you like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
And MSU's getting the ball back.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
And Omari Kelly, who had that long touchdown last time, is out to return, and he is doing wonders.
4-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Power football with the run. Jukes his way for more.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up the...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him up at the 28.
Charles is
Now
kind
a lot
of.
of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Gets a throw off, but
Incomplete thanks to the
sacked.
great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this
And he's sacked! Who had him? MSU has 3 sacks. That means you get your pancakes from IHOP.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care
Get
of him so he can
you
make those plays.
some.
Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
There's nothing.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Gonna run it. It's Haynes.
Get the
Continuing
tackle.
to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on
Looking on
first down,
5.
it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's for Corbin. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's
3rd down and 10. Here we go. A run. He breaks a tackle. And he breaks another. I fucking hate Jordan Marshall. Jordan Marshall, you a bitch.
For the first down. The Wolverines, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. A first down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion from the wide receiver. The receiver on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
You want to stop the jet sweep and be successful, get some penetration right now towards those edges, right where they're running the football. Defense was ready, got them on the ground, and stopped that play. But
Touchdown Wolverines! They take the lead with the 6. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh,
He smashes his way through again. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Quickly out to the tight end. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Flushed out of the pocket. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Spartans need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down.
And almost intercepted. And it's
can't
4th
hook
and
up
12.
on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
He desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw.
Make a play! Darius Rucker, you're right there!
He gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Wolverines have taken it inside the 20. Hand off to the single back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone.
We gotta get him to the first down or get a stop here. We'll just pick it off.
Leaves it with the
Come on, come on. Hey, stop! Stop! Jordan Marshall!
As they get closer and closer. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal.
Come on.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Under fire. Unleashes to the end zone.
I fucking hate this game, dude. Dog, I've played one game already.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to try to hit him over the top.
That's not PI. That's not PI. Excuse me.
On 1st down, 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, they're after him.
Oh my
And the
God.
quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Throws for the tight end.
Ball.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it.
Yeah, chat. That was fun. Fuck Michigan. They a bunch of bitches. We're gonna start up a dynasty.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to kick off. Next, let's choose your rosters. If you're looking for the latest EA Sports recommended roster featuring more than 1,000 additional players, choose the active roster option. Or you can select the rosters from our original launch with it. Here is where you can customize your Dynasty experience. Similar to last year, here's where it's now time to select your team. Time to figure out where on the coaching staff you want to start. Now for the fun part. Here, you'll create a coach of your own or select an existing one. Now it's time to choose your coach's archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What's most important to you? Maximizing player.
We'll start off.
It's time to sign your first coaching contract. Now pay attention to the expectations of the role.
Well, you know why? Because Mel Tucker decided to touch a woman inappropriately.
A new job when the coaching carousel rolls around.
Jeez, dude, that was a... I don't want 100 coach points.
Let's quickly quickly
That ruins the rebuild.
EA Sports College Football 26. Our recruiting system follows a three-stage approach. Stage 1, add a player to your recruiting board. Once they're there, you can select actions to gain
Yeah, it does make sense. His IQ is his lowest stat because he's a freaking idiot with the ball. He's throwing picks and stuff like that, dude. Omari Kelly.
Jazz Camp. We're about to start our Jazz Combo Showcase. Got 8 groups for y'all.
things I learned after. Just because someone makes you feel special doesn't mean they're meant to stay.
What the fuck?
That's why you gotta. That's why you gotta.
started to really know.
Welcome to East Lansing, where the Michigan State fans have already started the Spartan Walk on a perfect night for college football, and one they hope will finish with a Michigan State victory in its home opener. Today, a battle in the Great Lakes State, and from the Upers to those in the Mitten, all Michiganders will be focused on this showdown. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. Tight end now in motion. Hands it off. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Child. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Slings it downfield. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. The play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Marsh. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Sets up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Let's talk a little bit about Michigan State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked.
What a throw by Child!
They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Just keep slinging it. He wants to take the top off. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Makes the grab. It's Marsh. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. And some room to work. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Back to throw. It's Child. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking.